For me, there are two types of T1 DYU bicyclists. There's ones that like the sporty look, and then there's ones that like dry asses. So you know what team I'm on. So did not plan this, but we are driving in wet weather conditions. It could be worse though. So this is gonna be a new experience. Starting jiu-jitsu off with a wet ass instead of like ending it with a wet ass. Hey. First illegal move with the bike. So you should not park this bike in a public area, but we're doing it anyway.
1 hour later.
Off we go. So something about the bike is just like after a workout, just riding home, I have 6 kilometers of a bike ride, and it just feels good, man. After a good workout, you just feel relaxed. You have time to get everything out of your system. If you're in a car, you don't have that relaxation effect, in my opinion. So I think it's a very good thing. Now, obviously, this counts for every type of bike. I happen to review this one, and I really like it. The fact that it's electric makes sure that you can relax, you still get home at a decent time. You don't have to rush, you don't have to push too much. There's just something about the sky after a rainy day.
2 days later.
If not on flip-flops, how do you expect me to go to jiu-jitsu? Check out these muscular cows. What the hell? So how do these smaller wheels compare to a regular sized bike? Well, obviously because this is motor driven, that gives you already another perspective, but I feel like it doesn't change too much. It's not more maneuverable or anything. It's not better or worse. So I'm also tempted to press that boost button, you know? So awesome, so awesome. Just got overtaken by an electrical bike that drives like 50 kilometers an hour. So yeah, now driving in the wind, I don't really like biking that much, to be honest. And driving in the wind with this bike, I don't feel that much assistance. Like my knees start to hurt a little bit from exerting too much force. So this being a 2-part series, I feel like I'm a broken record, but you know what they say, right? Even a broken record is right 2 times. Oh no, that's not a metaphor. Whatever. So yeah, this bike is assistance, is giving you pedal assistance. It's not a scooter or anything. And even with the wind, I feel like I have to push a lot, and it feels on my knees. Looks like we did it. Last bar of the battery. Here, a nice opportunity to see how it performs in the dark. So it's not too dark, but it's not bright either. And I think visibility for cars is pretty good. Let's drive in the woods and see how that goes. Pretty good visibility over there as well. I was able to see the road, and because it had rained 2 days ago, I was able to see where the mud was, and I was able to avoid the dangerous spots. Another thing about this bike is that people give like interested looks, and they come to me and they really ask like, hey, what is this bike? And it's probably because of its unique design. It's a folding bike, but it also looks very sporty, and yeah, that draws some attention in a positive way. So it's nice to talk about this bike and really see some positive feedback. So this is gonna be the ride where we're probably gonna lose our battery. So yeah, hopefully later rather than sooner. We're going back to jiu-jitsu. So yeah, we're still at 1 bar, but we'll see how it goes. But I guess it's gonna be the last one. I'll let you know. So again, we arrived at Jiu-Jitsu without losing the battery. So it's doing good. It's almost at 60 kilometers. Let's see if now we can drain this sucker. Come on, come on. If the battery drops on the incline, I would be so pissed. But it keeps going. Awesome. I think we're almost there because this is what happens when I press the boost button. Also, we're slowly decelerating. We're not going as fast anymore. But this bike does not give up. The battery keeps on going. So we're now in boost mode and we're definitely going slower than normal. So it's like self-regulating a bit. It's not like super official, but I think we drained the battery. And a good thing about this one is that whenever the battery is dead, it automatically puts it in sports mode, which is pretty nice. So yeah, I think I'm stopping the counter now, and let's test sport mode just until we get home. Basically, if you want to know, sports mode is just without battery and you have to pedal, which is a pretty cool name because that means that we have to be sporty. So this is also a good test to feel how the weight of the bike is compared to just pedaling without assistance. Now, probably the most difficult part about sports mode is getting it going. So having that boost button really like spoils you. If you have to start it from zero, you have to put in some treads, but once you're going, man, this bike does not feel like it weighs 22 kilos. For reference, I don't even know how much my regular bike weighs. This one is definitely more heavy, but I don't think it's that much of a difference. And to be honest, we can use a workout. We all can use a workout, don't we? So you know, guys, once you see that light flashing, that means the battery is going. And you need to get home and get a charge, or put it in sports mode and go on forever. Boom! So we were able to get a whopping 72.5 kilometers out of this bike. And it's rated for 52. And I must say, we abused the boost button a couple of times. So I don't see myself doing that on a regular use. So I think we can even get more out of this battery than we already did. Plus, we managed to get like 5 hours of driving time out of this thing. So it's very good battery capacity wise. For short voyages, like 6 kilometers max is great with this bike. So I really recommend it. If you happen to find yourself having to make these small trips, this is a very good bike for that. So yeah, thank you again to DYU for sending me this bike. Also, you can have some discounts in the first comment in this video. And yes, you also help the channel out a lot. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. I hope you got something out of it. And I guess I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Peace.